Welcome to the UK conditions. I got a new wing. It's just arrived in the UK and it's hammering it down. I've had to turn the van around so I don't get too wet. But new flow is here. It's release day today, so I shot out to try and get this bike in Exmouth, and I've got it wrong, as always seems to be the case down here. But we're going to have a quick look at it, and I'm going to have a little bit of a smash about. I'll probably not get any good riding footage because I'm rubbish at getting riding footage, and it is horrendous, but at least we'll get to have a little look at it. Really long bag is the first thing. This is the first Ozone wing with a boom. Little bottle opener, which some people still don't realise every Ozone product comes with. Yeah, first wing with a boom, V2. So the first flow went really well for us. There's a flow and the flux are the main two staples in the Ozone range. More your everyday bits and pieces, like a couple of wings. Flux is free race. Free ride, free race. Think about smashing around all over the place as fast as you possibly can, jibing, tacking quickly. Flux is more everything, all round, waves, jumping, freestyle. It's arguably the wing for the bulk of people in the UK here, especially if you're riding waves. And that hasn't changed with the V2 by the looks of things. Like I said, I haven't looked at it yet, so who knows. All on a waist leash, as we have done since the very beginning, or nigh on the very beginning. But yeah, they've finally gone for a boom. It's something that's it's been on the market. Ozone wanted to get it right, and it's taken a little while to do so. It comes attached to the thing, that's why it's such a long bag. Looks alright, looks like a wing, funnily enough. There is some new material. This is like some quad weave stuff, which I'm not going to be able to get on camera at all, but currently only available in grey, which is why the two colour options are grey and orange and grey and blue. Or if you're sneaky like me and you order a nice custom demo, it's free of charge. Can't hold that. Let's go and pump it up. It's a wing, let's have a look.
Shining just like sin. Why don't you hear me wonder? Tell me, river.
Right, pick the worst time of the day to come out. This is a new flow. Nice chunky handle. New one is the boom. Nice company boom. Looks good.
Stop your freight train, let a lost man ride. Why don't you hear me wonder?
Don't know how this looks. It's fucking minging. Quite a wing though. Just briefly in this clip here, I was really happy with how the Flow V2 was tacking. The Flow V1 was good, but it wasn't as good as the Flux V1 and V2, and that's down to the fact that the Flux is always trying to attack upwind, so it rolls really nicely above your head for the tacks. But the Flow V1, because I guess they were trying to get it to flag a lot better and be a lot more forgiving, it didn't tack quite as nicely. They've sussed it with the V2. You get the benefits that the Flux has of the tack being really, really simple, but you get it in the package of the Flow. planted. That's good. Sun finally kind of tried to come out. Look, I've had at least 10 minutes on the wing now, so I've got a real expert opinion on what the Flow V2 is like. She's lovely. She's nice. Flow V1 was great. Really enjoyed it, and given the choice, if it wasn't for having to swap around, let's say, between Flow and Flux as they come out intermittently every whatever it is, 6 to 12 months or whatever, I would choose the Flow. It's for what we ride. I mean, just looking at what we've got here, it's lumpy, bumpy, choppy, swelly, tidally, whatever you can say. It's messy, but it's all about riding the bump. Oh, there you go. It's all about riding the bump, and that's generally what I want to do when it comes to my wing. So hence why I tend to say, for most UK riders, if you're smashing around our messy waters here, the Flow's a really good option for it. It's a little bit more forgiving than the Flux, definitely. The old one was, and the new one is as well. It's actually a bit thinner as well on that leading edge. Seems a little bit thinner here. It's not as fast as the Flux. Flux, the pre-race wings, it's not going to be. Well, nice chilled feel. It flags really nicely. That's one thing the Flux and I have never really got on well together with. So unless you go into Mach 10, the Flux has a tendency to want to flutter around and bounce around, and the old one flicked. The V2 doesn't flick, but it still wobbles and stuff. And it's down to the fact that it wants to fly. It's always flying far forward in the window, and it wants to turn and it wants to smash around. The Flow's more comfortable being a bit more gentle, and so it will just sit there and flutter quite well on like one-handed. You're not even gripping onto it and trying to keep it in one place. So it is really comfortable. The boom, yeah, great, fine, whatever. I know we've had a lot of people that have wanted the boom in the Ozone range for a while, and that's one reason the duotone guys did really well with the one like windsurfers that wanted that familiar feel, but also then people that just like the idea of a boom. Yeah, it's great, it's good. It's the same as handles, it's just a bit different. It's a little bit longer bag, which you've got to deal with, but if that's what you want, that's what you want. Well, one thing we did hear about on the Flow V2 is the handles creaked a little bit, so for any of you that were whinging about the handles creaking, they've changed that completely. So you're not going to get any movement out of this, because that's all the creaking was just a bit of movement, a bit of play in the material. And I found it quite hilarious listening to a few of the complaints. It's not something I'd ever really done. Diameter on the bar is the same as the handle, as far as I'm aware. There's just a bit more grip to it, which is quite nice. It feels solid, it feels light. It's fine, it's great. It's going to take me more than 10 minutes to really get to grips with it. Obviously one of the main appeals boom was sometimes one-handed riding. I haven't quite clicked with that as yet. It either wants to pull you, either completely kills all the power, or it yanks it off the board, which are neither of which are very useful when you're trying to get cool camera shots like this. But yeah, if you're into the boom, it's great, and it's an option now finally within the Ozone range. To me, it's a solid wing. This what I'm going to use. It's a little bit more lower aspects, it's a bit gruntier to get up and going than the Flux is. It's just a bit more beginner friendly, but it's more UK friendly, which I think is the main important thing here for us. It's a good wing, it's great bit of kit, I'm looking forward to it. I went for the 4.3 for our demo this year. We've had 5s and 3.6s for the last couple of models, and the 5 to me, I'm sort of a upper intermediate, I can say that because nobody's here, but intermediate advanced rider. The 5 metre just feels quite big to me now, and with the para winging, that's kind of taking, well, but no, I'm conflicting my own opinion there. I like the 4.3. The 3.6 is the optimum. It's really small, it's really nimble, it's pretty powerful, but you obviously need the wind for it. The 5 metre just feels a bit big, but the 4.3 sits like Goldilocks sort of size in the middle, where you get the benefit of the nimbleness, but it's still got some power. So I'm really enjoying already just 10 minutes in, being back on a slightly smaller whip. But hopefully that helps. Don't know if this is YouTube or Instagram, but hopefully anyone watching is finding it useful. I'm glad the sun's finally come out, because that was a bit grim there for a minute. And let us know if you want to try it, buy it, whatever. You can be in the vlog.
We love that.
You can be in
Me now for a good 10 minutes.